So, غضب على أعدائه لتستثير الرغبة ورهبة من صميم الفؤاد. So this also is to give us raghba and rahba. Raghba is this kind of hope, desire, and rahba is fear. It's like a deterrent. Deterrere, from the Latin, out of fear. That's what a deterrent is. That's why in the Quran they translate لِتُرْهِبُوا عَدُوَ اللَّهِ وَعَدُوكُمْ, to strike terror in the hearts of your enemy, the enemies of God and your enemies. That's not the right translation. It's to deter. You deter, and terror is in deter, because they don't want to fight you because they see how powerful you are. That's why أَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ اسْتَطَعْتُ مِنْ قُوَّةٍ. Be strong so that they are deterred from attacking you. So when we become weak, then they come and they take over your lands. That's why people say, oh, this national defense, it's crazy. Countries that's what they do, because there's people out there that are going to take over your country. This is the dunya. If they're stronger than you, they'll come. If that's good land. Oh, they've got lots of minerals there. Oh, there's uranium. We need uranium. Look at they don't have any national defense. Nowadays they do it very, they come saying that they're coming to do this, that, or the other, because we have this international, all these, the Enlightenment brought all these ideas like human rights, and we should now it's just they do it through deception, but it's the same thing. It hasn't changed. It's just different. We're bombing you because we care about you. That's all it is. It's still the same thing. People suffer, people die. But when you're strong, right? Teddy Roosevelt walked tall and carry a big stick. That was what he said his foreign policy was. Just so nobody messes with you. So traditionally, the Muslims, that's the way they were. Everybody's in awe of them. They didn't want to attack them. But when they used to go in Andalusia, they say that the Christians used to send spies down, and they'd ask what they were doing. He said, oh, they're all studying. They get up at night. They do a lot of furusiya. They're doing a lot of military. And they said, not time yet. Sent later. Come back. Still same situation. Not time yet. They said, come back. Oh, now they're partying a lot. They have a lot of, they're drinking wine, they're listening to, there are a lot of poetry recitations, a lot of, right? And they said, it's time. That's what happens. That's why you have to, now you have all these people here in this country who actually, they're just useful idiots. They don't even know it. Because there's countries that really want to see this country go down. There's a lot of people who want to see this country go down. But there are also, there is an idea of be careful what you wish for. Because there's other countries out there that have a very different, at least you find out about Abu Ghraib. At least you find out about Guantanamo. There's countries where you don't find out about any of these things. And if you try to, they kill you. It's as simple as that. So Allah knows best. We just ask for whatever's good for us, we ask it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But for you to think that you can decide what's good for you, it's called istikhara for a reason. You're asking Allah to choose. If it's good, make it happen. And if it's not, don't make it happen. So we don't know. But there's a lot of people that are supporting, they're really what Lenin called useful idiots. They think that they're doing good, but they're actually doing the enemy's work for them. And one of the things that Thomas Sowell said about the communists, he said he read a book called When China Shook the World. There's a couple different books that have that title, but the one he read was written about the takeover of the communists in China. And he said, he read it when he was a young man. I mean, he's 90 now or 91. He said he read it when he was a young man. And he said that the book made the argument that it was through the educational system that they succeeded by getting the children and indoctrinating them. And then when they were ready, they had all their minions. He said he found it hard to believe that. But he said now watching American academia for the last 40, 50 years, he said it actually makes perfect sense. That that's how they do it. You destroy the institution, trust in the institutions, you teach them all these ideas to hate authority, to hate, even though when it breaks down, it's quite horrible for people, and in particular for women. When things break down, the Tigray women right now, they're begging for real men because they're being raped horribly. I mean, what's happening in Ethiopia is so beyond belief. It's just beyond belief. You see these things and it's just like where are the human beings? It just really makes you wonder, like, where are the human beings? These poor women. So the opening